What if I told you researchers are using AI to combat conspiracy theories? And it's not just science fiction.
No.
It's a brand new study from the journal Science,
Wow.
published just this year.
Wow.
It's titled Durably Reducing Conspiracy Beliefs Through Dialogues with AI, and it has some pretty mind-blowing findings.
Yeah, it really makes you think differently about how we approach these things.
Right, and we love to dive deep here, so to get us started,
Absolutely.
what exactly did these researchers do? Did they just unleash a bunch of chatbots on unsuspecting Reddit forums?
It was actually a lot more controlled and interesting than that. The researchers used a large language model, which is a type of AI that's been trained on a massive amount of text data, allowing it to communicate and generate human-like text in response to prompts. This is similar to how ChatGPT works. But with an even more sophisticated understanding of language and information,
Okay.
they had this AI engage in conversations with real people who believed in specific conspiracy theories.
Okay, so no more robots taking over the world scenarios,
Yeah.
but actual structured conversations. But how do you even begin to change someone's mind on something like that? Were these just generic arguments, or did the AI tailor its approach?
That's what makes this research so compelling.
Okay.
The AI wasn't just throwing out random facts. It engaged with the specific evidence each person presented for their beliefs, almost like having a custom-tailored debate.
That is fascinating. So if I'm convinced the moon landing was faked because of, say, a weird shadow in a photo,
Right.
the AI wouldn't just hit me with, but gravity. It would actually address that specific shadow and try to debunk it.
Precisely.
Wow.
It's about meeting people where they are, addressing their specific points, and then gently guiding them towards a more evidence-based perspective.
Okay, I'm hooked. But how did they structure these conversations? I'm imagining people hooked up to some kind of AI lie detector while being forced to listen to counter-argument.
Nothing quite so dramatic.
Okay.
They used a very specific three-round conversation format.
Okay.
First, participants had to articulate the conspiracy theory they believed in their own words. This allowed the AI to analyze their specific points and tailor its responses accordingly.
Then the AI would present its counter-arguments, sticking to verifiable facts and directly addressing the evidence presented by the participant.
And this is where the AI's sophistication really shines. Imagine having access to a near-infinite database of knowledge and the ability to analyze that information in real time.
Yeah.
That's essentially what this AI was doing.
Yeah.
It was pulling from a vast amount of data to craft very specific and very compelling counterarguments.
Okay, that makes sense. So it's not just about the AI being right, it's about it being persuasive within the framework of the individual's own beliefs. But did it actually work?
Right.
Did people actually change their minds?
Here's where it gets really interesting.
Okay.
The AI reduced belief in the targeted conspiracy theory by an average of 20%. And this effect lasted for at least 2 months after the conversation.
Wow, 20%. And for 2 months, that's significant. I mean, we're talking about deeply held beliefs here, not just changing your mind about what to have for lunch. What makes this finding even more remarkable is that previous attempts to debunk conspiracy theories have often had limited and short-lived success. So a 20% reduction in belief that lasts for months is a big deal. But why was this approach so effective?
Well, the personalized nature of the AI's responses seems to be key. By directly addressing the specific reasons people gave for believing in a conspiracy theory, the AI was able to chip away at the foundation of those beliefs. It's one thing to hear a general debunking of a conspiracy theory, but it's quite another to have your specific evidence and reasoning directly challenged by a highly intelligent AI.
So it's not just about presenting facts, it's about framing those facts in a way that resonates with the individual's own thought process. Did the study say anything about why this 2-month mark was so important?
While the study focused on a 2-month follow-up, the researchers believe this change in thinking could potentially be even longer lasting.
Okay.
You see, when someone encounters information that challenges their existing beliefs, they may initially resist it. But if that information is presented in a compelling and personalized way, it can plant a seed of doubt that continues to grow over time. And that's what we're seeing here.
Wow.
The AI is planting those seeds of doubt, and they seem to be taking root.
That is a powerful image. So it's like the AI is opening a door in their minds, and even if they don't walk through it right away, the possibility is there and they know it. It makes you wonder what other doors we might be able to open with this kind of technology.
Speaking of opening doors, there's one part of this I'm dying to get into. This spillover effect they mentioned. What is that exactly?
Okay.
And why is it such a big deal? This spillover effect sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie. Is it like a thought virus that spreads from one conspiracy theory to another.
It's not quite as dramatic as that, but it is a fascinating finding. The researchers found that the AI dialogues didn't just reduce belief in the targeted conspiracy theory, they also led to a decrease in belief in unrelated conspiracy theories, even ones that weren't discussed in the conversation. So it's like debunking one conspiracy theory makes people more skeptical of others, like it's training their brains to be more discerning.
Exactly. It suggests that engaging these dialogues might promote a broader shift in thinking, a greater reliance on evidence and critical thinking skills, regardless of the specific topic.
That's huge. It suggests this isn't just about individual conspiracy theories, it's about fostering a more critical and discerning approach to information in general. But how do we know the AI wasn't just cherry picking facts or presenting biased information? How can we be sure it was promoting truth and not just pushing its own agenda?
That's a critical question, and the researchers were very mindful of that. They had a professional fact checker analyze a sample of the AI's claims, and almost all of them were found to be accurate and supported by evidence. The AI wasn't designed to push any particular agenda. It was programmed to analyze information objectively and present counterarguments based on verifiable facts.
That's reassuring. The last thing we need is AI becoming a tool for spreading even more misinformation. This research really highlights the potential for AI to be a force for good, but it also raises some big questions. What does it mean for the future if AI can change our beliefs and opinions?
It's a powerful tool, and like any tool, it can be used for good or ill. This study focused on the positive applications, but it also underscores the need for careful consideration of the ethical implications. As we develop increasingly sophisticated AI, we need to ensure it's used responsibly and ethically.
Absolutely. This research opens up so many exciting possibilities, but it also comes with a healthy dose of caution. It's a reminder that as we venture further into the world of artificial intelligence, we need to be mindful not just of what it can do, but also of how we as a society choose to use it. It's a future we're all creating together, one algorithm at a time. Well, that's all the time we have for today's deep dive. We'll keep exploring the ever evolving landscape of AI and its impact on our lives in future episodes. Until then, keep asking questions, keep learning, and keep diving deep.